everybody, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit on Crossing the Spiritual Streams. We do have our 3 piles here that you can choose from. We have pile 1 that has the hematite stone, pile 2 that has the honey quartz, and pile 3 that has the tiger or the bullseye stone. So you get to pick between pile 1 to pile 2 or pile 3. It is best to go with your gut instinct, whichever one is pulling you in the most. That is the best way for you to get your messages. We also have our oracle spheres, so you can be thinking of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. We're going to give you some time to reflect on these piles and decide which pile is best for you to watch. When you are ready, you can go to the description and click on the timestamp for your pile, and then we'll see you there. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. Those of you that chose the hematite stone, we'll put that off to the side. Don't forget, besides our messages, we also have our oracle spheres, so you could be thinking of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to, and we will be doing that as well. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to us today. We have the Hermit card, the Two of Cups, and the World card. Okay. This one came through really, really well and clear today. Spirit says that you have a decision on your horizon or that you're working on right now. So coming up very soon, or something you're thinking about right now. You have a decision to make. It's an important decision. It's going to affect your life in one way or another. It's a decision that, is going to have a profound effect on your life. Okay, so it's going to be an important one. It's going to be one that you're going to know that it's the one that Spirit's talking about. Okay, you have this decision to make, and Spirit is recommending that you meditate on it, that you write about it in a journal, you do some inner reflecting to decide which way to go, okay? Because your spirit team will help guide you to what would be best for you and what you would like the most and what would work out for you. But you have to let them in, and you have to be able to get those messages from them. And so there's different ways of doing that. But you need to be kind of in a quiet place. You need to, like I said, kind of meditate on the question. Do some free writing about the question. State, what you should do out loud so that it's out there in the universe what you're trying to decide on, so that the messages about it can kind of flow back to you about this. Whatever resonates with you to, but I get this seclusion kind of, the Hermit card kind of gives me this seclusion kind of energy that it's good to kind of maybe go off by yourself, maybe for a day or two. I mean, just kind of, try to stay off of social media, try not to talk to a bunch of people on, texting people, or, really kind of work in yourself, really just be with yourself to make this decision. Try not to have a lot of electronics and other stuff distracting you and all that. That way you can pull in the thoughts and ideas from your spirit team easier, and they will help guide you in the right direction. They will help you make the decision. It'll make the decision a little less agonizing for you as well if you can kind of pull away and do that. Okay, so hopefully that's good advice. Hopefully you'll understand what we're talking about there, and it'll make sense to you. All right, we do have our oracle spheres here. We have blue, purple, and green today. You pick which stand you'd like to get your answers on. We will go out and we'll get the answers. Remember, they need to be a question that has a yes or no type of answer involved with it. All right, number 1, blue. is a not likely. Number 2, purple, is a not sure. And a number 3, green, is a probable. Number 1, blue, is not likely. Number 2, purple, is not sure. And number 3, green, is probable. So there are your Oracle Sphere answers. Thank you so much for being here and watching the video today. Do remember to share the channel with your friends and family. Give us likes, leave us comments, and check out our other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot readings that are much more in-depth than the daily readings. It would be really great if you could check those out. They're on lots of different topics, so there's bound to be some out there of interest to you. We do these daily readings every day, but we also do the other readings at least once a week. So we look forward to seeing you in other videos. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading, your daily messages from Spirit. Those of you that chose the honey quartz here, we're going to move out off to the side. We have your messages as well as your oracle spheres. Remember to think of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to, and we'll go out and we'll do that. All right, let's see what messages we have today. Oh, we got the 10 of Pentacles. Love that card. Oh, the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Okay. Spirit realizes that you've had some rough times lately. Okay. This probably has to do with a career or a job. Like maybe you've lost your job recently. Maybe your job isn't going very well, or you're not liking it, or you had to go to a different job that is not suited to you as well as, one that you would like to have, things like that could be what's happened here. And it's just, not going well. Okay. But what Spirit wants you to know is that, first of all, it's time to kind of rest. So if you're out of a job, maybe taking a slight break, focusing on some other areas of your life for a short while. I'm not saying, I know we all need jobs, we need to eat, we need to do other stuff, so it's not realistic just to have a job for a long time, but maybe just kind of work through that by focusing on other things for a little while, a few days, a week or two, that kind of thing. If you're in a job and it's not working out very well or whatever, maybe try to take a couple of days off if you can, kind of take a break from it, kind of get away from it. Then you can get some new ideas, maybe some new, better places to go. Maybe you can find a better job by taking that time off and being able to get away from the situation for a little bit. That kind of energy, okay? So however this is playing out in your life right now, and like I said, it's probably dealing with a job or money-related matters, okay? It could be on other stuff for a very minute, small amount of you, but so if this doesn't resonate, maybe this wasn't the right pile or that kind of thing, but this is what the message is about for most of you guys. And what Spirit wants you to know about that, by taking this short break, by looking at other areas of your life, by, kind of being in this rest relaxation mode for a short time period, will ultimately lead you to a better situation, a better job situation, better financial situation, a happier situation, one that you would be more suited to. It'll help you find a job if you don't have one. It will help you change jobs if you need to. It'll help you improve the job that you're in if that's what's needed, that kind of thing. Okay, so that's the message that's coming to you guys for this. So hopefully that will work out really well for you. All right, we do have our oracle spheres here. We have blue, purple, and green. So you think of which one that you would like to get your answer on. You think of your yes or no type of question, and we'll go out and we'll get your answers. All right, number 1, blue, is very likely. Ooh. Number 2, purple, is a not likely. And a number 3, green, is a not sure. All right, so number 1, blue, is very likely. Number 2, purple, is not likely. And a number 3, green, is a not sure. So there are your Oracle Sphere answers for today. Thank you so much for being here and letting us do this reading for you. Please remember to check out our other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot on lots of topics, and they're much more in depth than the daily readings are. So please check those out and also share them with your friends and family. You know, we do have a unique URL link. It is in our description. You can copy and paste it and share it with your people that you know on social media or texting or email and say, hey, check these guys out. We do appreciate that a lot when you guys do that. All right, we do put out those other videos at least once a week, plus these videos daily. So we do look forward to seeing you in other videos. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. Those of you that chose the bullseye stone here. We have your messages as well as your oracle spheres. So be thinking of a yes or no type of question that you can get an answer to. And we will get that here in just a moment. So let's take a look at our reading here. We have the Judgment card. We have the 8 of Swords and the Emperor. Okay. Oh. I feel the energy I'm getting with this reading is that you guys feel very, very looked upon. I'm trying to think. You feel kind of stuck, first of all, but you feel like everybody and anybody, like everybody else is controlling your life. Okay? Like your bosses, your parents, your, other people, your religious leaders, anybody that you can think of that has any kind of control over your life. You feel like you have no control over your life. That they are running the show, they get to make the decisions for you, they direct you where to go, and you kind of have to just follow or do whatever. That's the energy I'm getting here. If you don't resonate with that at all, if that is not you, this is not the reading for you, okay? I never mind saying that because, these readings are general, and sometimes we'll click on a pile that just does not work for us. I do that when I watch readings, and I don't mind saying that because this reading is a very specific one, so it's only going to be for the people that, specifically. And you have this feeling of just everybody controlling your life and everybody, that you're kind of stuck in situations. You're kind of stuck where you're at. You feel like you don't have a way out. You're not sure which direction to go in. You're having to follow where they want to take you and that kind of thing. And you've got this feeling going on. What Spirit wants you to know is that you have the power to override this. Okay? The 8 of Swords usually has an energy of, they're blindfolded, they can't see their way out, it's totally around them, but there is always a way out. All they need to do is take the blindfold off. And in this particular case, on this one, she's not bound up. She can remove the blindfold. And that's kind of the energy that Spirit wants you to understand is you can get out of this type of situation and be able to do what you want to do with your life. There is a way out of this situation, and you can find it. You have the knowledge and the strength, and there is a way to do it. You just need to take the blindfold off, metaphorically, okay? You need to understand that you're not stuck as much as you think you are, and that you do have the power to see the way out. And that Spirit will help lead you the way out if you just want to trust, that Spirit will do that. Your Spirit team will help guide you on the way out if you just take the blindfold off, ask for the way, find the way, look for it. Okay? You can get out of this situation. You can improve your life. You can make things better. Okay? So that's the message that Spirit has for you. It's a very important one. I really hope you guys, got that. It made sense to you. All right. We have 3 different stands here. We have blue, purple, and green. You think of a yes or no question that you would like to get an answer to. You pick which stand you'd like the answer to appear on. We go out and we get the answers. Number 1, blue is a yes. Number 2, purple is a very likely. And a number 3, green is a not likely. All right, so number 1, blue is a yes. Number 2, purple is a very likely. Number 3, green is a not likely. So there's your Oracle Spirit answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here with us for the reading. Please remember to check out the other videos on the channel. We have lots of timeless tarot on lots of different topics, and they're much more in-depth than this particular daily readings tend to be. Also, please share the channel with your friends and family. We do have our unique URL that's listed in the description that you can share with them. And we do put out those other videos that we talked about at least once a week, as well as these videos every day. So we look forward to seeing you in other videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.